It was really dark. The cold water had soaked my tennis shoes the minute we stepped into the creek, freezing my toes instantly. We had walked back into the tunnel probably 50 feet, and already it was so murky it felt like cotton was covering my face. I should go home, I thought. It had started out such an ordinary day. Water drops as it fell from the roof echoed down the shaft. Jim suddenly flipped on the flashlight and lit up my breath as it puffed out in front of me. "Turn that out. Don't burn up the battery," Willie blurted out, sounding scared, half whispering. "Why, in case something happens?" I thought. What could happen? Well, it wasn't like taking a stroll down the boardwalk, I'll tell you. It was more like following a path to our certain demise. I should go home, I thought again. It was worse than walking down Holly Street past Starlight Tavern. The Starlight was the native bar. Drunk Indians was what my brother called them. My mom hated to hear that. We were part Cherokee. I remember to be brave once. I didn't cross the street when I walked past the bar. There were a few guys out front, leaning against the wall, smoking. Hey, white boy, what you doing down here, eh?" I was so fucking scared. This was worse. We walked. No one said anything. The roof could collapse. The thought raced through my mind like a searing ember. My breath puffed in and out. Wait. No, it wouldn't fall. The odds have it, I rationalized. We walked. My hair brushed the roof. Brush the roof? My mind screamed at me. I should have stayed home. I screamed inside. When we started out, the roof was 3 feet above our heads. Now it was getting small. Very small. The creek bed we were walking in was getting higher. The roof started to get closer and closer, pressing down, soon forcing us to bend over, crouching. Now it was really cold. It smelled musty like the bottom of an old well would smell. It crossed my mind that the gravel could be all the way to the top and the water would still get through. But we would not. Suddenly, the tunnel was not a tunnel, but a cave, a trap, with one goddamn way out. I stopped. I looked back over my shoulder, seeing nothing, sure that a wave of water was coming and would crush and drown us into the gravel. That would surely blocking our path ahead. How could we be so fucking stupid? Kids died like this all the time. Like that kid they found in the floodgates over in Skagit. Shit. I needed to run back the way we came. My body almost reacted before I could stop it. I turned back to my friends. I started to tell them this was crazy, that we would die. Don't they see how stupid this is? I just want to be at home, playing video games, with Mom baking cookies in the kitchen, and Dad reading the paper like he does every night before he goes to bed, avoiding each other. I didn't say a thing. I should have stayed home, I thought. My friends' footsteps were splashing and crunching through the water and gravel ahead, and I hurried to catch up. Was anyone else freaked out? I thought, screw it. I'll keep going. I can't be the one that chickens out. My skin was bumped up from the cold. I brushed my arms to warm them. Who could guess that it could get this cold down here when it was warm and sunny just 20 feet above us? 20 feet of earth pressing down. Oh, crap. I want to fucking go home, I thought. I walked on, looking down, not sure why. Couldn't see the fucking ground anyway. Asshole gravel, fucking roof. You better stay right where you are. You hear me, fucking roof? These thoughts whistled through my head like whistling in the dark. More whistling. What? Jim jumped. Oh, nothing. I was just thinking, I stammered, trying like hell to not sound as afraid as I was. Suddenly the water started to rise. I was going to die right here in this tunnel, right now. The water started to rush and the current grew stronger. It was quickly too strong to walk back the way we had came. In fact, it was too hard to stand. It was so strong we started a half run deeper into the tunnel. Sure we were running to our deaths. Jim fell down and was gone. Suddenly his hand shot out of the water, flailing and searching for something, anything to grab onto. He came up sputtering and gasping for breath. He was panicked and started to run deeper into the tunnel with us chasing him. . All of us desperate to get out. Just get out. I see light, Jim yelled back at us, his silhouette stark against the dim light behind him. He started to laugh. We made it, he yelled. We made it. I turned to see how Willie was taking all this. Willie was gone. I called his name. I yelled his name and thrashed down on the water, frantic to find him. We made it, Willie. We made it out, Willie. Nothing. Nothing. Willie was found later that day, washed downstream about 1,000 yards. It was in the paper the next day. Seeing his name in print made it real. You see, us three did everything together. Everything. Together. I stopped doing anything for quite a while. In fact, telling this story is probably the first important thing I've done in a long time. At least the most important. I think I finally made it out of the tunnel.